Shatrim cha hurai ayim daregubyo dadadvastarem Yatahu eryo atharatu shashadachidachau Vangeus dasdau manengo shautenanau mangeushmazdai Shatrim chau ahurai ayim daregubyo dadadvastarem Tandarosti frakrosdi tandarosti zindagani umardaraus tandarosti bisharrosi muskelashaun tandarosti derejivasni Avayat kore angadashidaur yazdane minoaun yazdane getiyan Hafta hamisha spandaun miyazdaroshan haming beresaun Indoya baud inkoya baud amyandar kasan razartustri din shad baun Aidun baud yabarin khuda khuda vande alam rao hame anzuman rao Shahwarzavan Rao, Dastur Peshotan Rao, Paigambar Hoshedar Rao, Kyani ke Kashru Patsha Rao, Jarthost Rao, Ustad Rao, Madar Pedar Rao, Beradar Kahar Rao, Ervad Anjuman Rao, Bhedin Anjuman Rao, Samastanjuman Rao, Bao Farzandaun Keshi Rao, Hazaro Saul Zindagani Umar Daraus, Der Bedaur, Shad Bedaur, Tandurasta Bedaur, Edun Bedaur, Bar Sare Arzaniaun, Salhai Beshyar Vakarnai Bishumaun, Baki va payand hai daul, Hazaraun hazara frin baud, Sal khojaste baud, Roz farrokh baud, Maha Mubarak baud, Chandin saul, Chandin roz, Chandin maho beshyar saul arzani daul, Yazasne vanyayasne varadi zor barasne shaidaur Aure hamau karo kerfihau tandarosti baud neki baud khub baud edun taras baud Pavyasdan va hamesha spandan kame baud Yav dhanvan, putravan, ayushyavan, lakshmivan, vruddhivan, vidyavan, rojivan Shukranav, dadaur, yakdin yak zartost Barhak beshak, beguman hom pak dine masdiyasni zaratostra spitaman Ashone Ashim Vahu Vaistem Asti Ustasti Ustahamai Yadashai Vaistai Hashem.
Good morning. Thank you to those that have actually turned up today. We do appreciate you waking up quite early. We know we had a very late night last night. I have been asked to make this presentation today on behalf of the High Priest of Udwada, Dasturji Khurshid Dastur, who I'd like to extend a warm welcome to as he joins us via Skype from Mumbai. I would also like to take the time now to acknowledge Mr. Noshir Dadrawala, who was instrumental in formulating the vision and mission of this project, and further welcome and invite Mr. Mir Amal Saad, the chair of the first World Zoroastrian Youth Congress, and Mr. Homi Gandhi, the president of Faizana, on stage to provide further insight into this initiative. Before I continue, may I take a moment to reflect on what we have all just witnessed and experienced. Let's talk about this for a few moments. How do you feel after that? What sensations, emotions, and thoughts are running through you? Just say them out. Say them out loud. Enlightened, yes? Any? Home? Humbled? Anything else? Peaceful. Okay, so my next question to everyone is, who has had the opportunity to visit our Iran Shah in Udwada? Let's have a show of hands. Okay, so that's pretty much 99% of the audience here. So would you say the sensations, emotions, and thoughts you have felt whilst visiting Iran Shah somewhat resemble what you have felt here today? Just elements of it, yes? Okay, so based on that response, today's installation experience has met its purpose. This purpose being to transport you even for a moment to that powerful, peaceful, and humbled location. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's something majority have us not felt in relation to anything else. This, my friends, is the power that this site alone in Udwada has and will continue to have over Zoroastrians globally. With that being said, welcome to the Iranshah Initiative. Today I've been invited to discuss this global initiative with you. But where do I begin? Because a place like this has layers of history, which I will be the first to say I have very limited knowledge about. And overwhelming everyone here today with this history is not going to achieve the desired result. So instead, I've decided to approach this slightly differently and share with you 3 key points of the historical timeline that I myself have learnt from the current High Priest, Dasturji Khurshid Dastur, which are fundamental to the existence of Iran Shah, and why it is imperative to support and keep this flame burning eternally through this global initiative. Firstly, Iran Shah's fire has not been brought over from Iran. Let me clarify, it has not been brought over from Iran. This is a myth. The alat, or the implements to consecrate the fire, were brought to Zanjan from Iran by road. And it was these implements that were used to consecrate the fire of Iran Shah in Zanjan in YZ90. Now, to put that into graspable terms, this atas, or fire, is 1,297 years old. This also means that the traditions our mobeds or priests have and continue to perform for Iran Shah are 1,297 years old too. Next, the fire was consecrated on collection of 16 different types of fires, one of which is the fire of Asfan, obtained from lightning. It is said that the lightning was brought down by a miraculous action of Dasturji Naryosang Deval by the strength of his ritual and mantric prayers. This is the point of difference between the Iranshah Atash Behram and the 7 other Atash Behrams in India. These 16 fires were purified over a period of 3 years, thereby making it the consecrated fire of the highest order. Thus, the fire was declared to be known as Iran Shah, or the King of Iran, by the entire Zoroastrian community, as they have lost both their king and their country, Iran. Thirdly, once the fire of Iranshah was consecrated, it moved between 7 different locations over its 1,297 years. As seen on screen, it went from Sanjan south to the Barot Caves, over to the Vasta forests, then to Nowsari, followed by Surat, back to Nowsari, south to Valsad, and eventually rested in Udwada, where it has been housed for 281 years. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow youth, what I've covered in the last few moments is barely 5% of the history behind the sacred site. But it gives you a brief insight into why it is so important to our Zoroastrian history, culture, and lives as a whole. Udwada and Iranshah are the citadel of our religion, and we as youth need to take the initiative and make it a point to take care of it to the best of our ability. So what is the Iranshah Initiative? The vision is to provide a continuous stream of global financial support to perpetuate the legacy and timeless heritage of Iranshah Udwada. The 5 goals of this project include preserving, creating, keeping, maintaining, and providing. This table shows a rough breakdown of certain costs involved in maintaining our Iranshah. Boywalas refers to the 15 priests who perform the boy ceremony of Iranshah. The 6 morbeds refer to those who do regular afargan and faroshki prayers in Iranshah. The 6 security staff consist of Parsi and non-Parsi persons who take care of Iranshah's security. The 2 kitchen staff refers to those who provide food to the morbeds coming to perform the boy ceremony from outside Udwada. The 10 Boywala wives refer to those who stay in Udwada and make suitable food for their husbands, who are in Barashnum. The Kati is the wood keeping Iranshah burning 24/7 and is Bavel wood only. And the dispensation of medicine is done through the MC Damanwala dispensary, free to cost of all Parsis staying in Udwada, but is about 780,000 rupees. So on a yearly basis, it costs roughly 61 lakhs and 44,000 rupees, which is equivalent to about 88,500 US to fully run everything. With that in mind, you can see the structure of this initiative has been formulated. But what we need to come up with as a collective is the how. How do we procure funds to preserve, create, keep, maintain, and provide? How can we as youth spread the word? What can we do in individual capacity, as a group, within our own communities to achieve this? Because at the end of the day, this is for us. This is for our future, for our children, our children's children, so on and so forth. So to begin with, I put a challenge out to each and every one of you here today to take the information I've shared with you and this presentation, which will be sent out to you following this session via email, and present it to your Zoroastrian communities and associations back home. Make it your goal first and foremost to spread the word about this initiative and project. Some associations, such as the Congress host Faizana, have already shared this on their website to both inform and educate their community, as well as provide a portal for funding. If we were able to have a similar thing happen with all global Zoroastrian associations, this would address the initial goal to create awareness of the project and encourage global involvement. The second goal, and this is a more personal endeavor, is for every individual here, preferably by the end of this year, to get a financial commitment from 5 individuals or families, including your own, to either make a donation or make a lifetime pledge, this being something you start and is passed on to your children, of say 1 lakh of rupees per year, which roughly works out to about 1,500 US, 2,000 Australian, or 11,000 Hong Kong. Make it your personal goal to get these commitments. It is important to note at this time, as a donor, you have the discretion to decide how your donation is to be utilized based on the listed expenses. So far, we have created 2 options for private or individual donations. A funding portal has been set up through the HDFC Bank website with the link as seen on the slide. One can log on to this, select religious donations, search Iran Shah, and donate through net banking, with a receipt being provided through the same site. You would be required to have the local Indian bank account to use this option. Alternatively, we have an option for an international wire transfer through FCRA with the banking details shown on the slide. We are also in the process of creating a website for the project whereby everyone has the details discussed today, as well as a funding portal set up for easy access and payment. Again, details of this will be distributed when the presentation is emailed out to each of you. You cannot put a price on the survival of our religion. This is something we need to do, and we need to do this now. Let the voice of the youth be heard over a worthy cause like this. I'd now like to open the floor up for a discussion as well as a Q&A session. If you have any other ideas on how we can firstly spread the word of this initiative, and second, get global commitment from individuals and families, please feel free to share this. Similarly, if you require any further clarification on certain points, now would be a good opportunity to voice these, as Dasturji Khurshid Dastur, Mr. Mayor Amal Saad, and Mr. Homi Gandhi are here to provide insight on this. I'd also now like to invite Dasturji Khurshid Dastur to make a few comments about Iran Shah as well. Hi, Dasturji Khurshid. Would you like to address the audience?
Good morning, everyone. Greetings from Iran Shah, Udwada. I am in Udwada only today. It's taught in our religion, the basic principle of the Ushtavaiti Gatha. Happiness unto him who gives happiness to others. Iran Shah is a living entity of our Zoroastrian community. The fire temple with hope, faith, and prayer. It is for us to pass on this legacy to our children and for the future. As written in my Quran, charity is the greatest act of righteousness, and it is the best way to be close to our Mazda. I request one and all who are present in this August conference to see to it that the legacy of our Iran Shah remains forever. The fire that is burning since last 1298 years, or to which only the Mohammeds who have done the ritual ceremony of Atash Behram. There are daily 45 Atash Behrams prayed by the Mohammed. So if you calculate it, in 1 year it is 16,425. If you calculate it by 1298 years, it comes to round about 250 million artisans slain just by the Mohammeds. That's the power of Iran Shah. That is Iran Shah, who has blessed our community, who has guided our community, who has looked after our community, not only in India, but across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end with blessings of Iran Shah to you all and your dear ones. May Iran Shah bless you with good health, prosperity, and peace of mind. That will be my prayers for the community at large. Thank you very much.
So I'd now like to invite Mr. Momi Gandhi and Mr. Iranshah to share a few words as well.
Good morning, Dastuji. This is Momi Gandhi.
Good morning.
Good morning to all. The Iranshah Initiative started sometime in the middle of 2017 when Shah, Naushad Agrawala and Fazana joined hands in thinking about this particular aspect. We did ask many questions to Dastuji. He provided the information. We did due diligence and came to the conclusion that we do need to support. We do need to support Iranshah Initiative. So we requested other members of Global Working Group, and Malcolm David joined us from ZTFE, and we made a presentation to Global Working Group in 2017, December. There was an agreement from all parties concerned that we should do something substantially. And then, with the blessings of Dastuji, at the second Iran Shah Utsav, with Dastuji on the stage, we launched the initiative to the Zoroastrian community worldwide. Fazana has created a website on which you can donate, and we have received the donations of around $6,000 so far. We are going to promote it further, and we are going to hand over the check next time when I visit Udwada. I sincerely encourage all of you that although we have talked at the GWG meeting, you should go from a grassroots level to your member associations, to your associations worldwide, and ask them what they should be doing, and they should be contributing. I do not have the details of what has been collected so far in other member associations. Thank you.
Homi has actually said everything that I wanted to say. I just wanted to say one thing. We have sown the seeds for you, and we would like to see you become the flowers of those seeds to do something for our legacy for Udwada. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
So I'd now like to open the floor up for any questions in the audience. If you just walk over to the middle for the microphone, please.
Hi, Krishna. Here. How are you?
Good.
Cool. Hey, I saw on the budget sheet that we allocated $7,500 for security, but $6,000 rupees, but 7,000 rupees for mobiles. Why is the security budget higher than the mobile budget?
I would don't think so that the budget of security is higher than Mohammed's. No.
On a per capita or a per person basis, it was higher.
I don't think so. No, something is wrong. But the security is basically provided by the company, the agency, where the rates are paid according to the agency which is asked for. And the Mohammeds, we provide them on a working basis, which we give them as and when they do the boy ceremony. The Mohammeds are divided into three categories: the retired Mohammeds, the current boywala Mohammeds, and the Mohammeds of Afghan Faroshi. This is just a little bit of a helping hand which our trust can manage from the funds to provide as an initiative to the Mohammeds. It is not a salary to them. It is an initiative to them to practice Mohammedi, to come from the Mohammedi. Their earning and their livelihood for the current boywala comes from the income which they do according to the boy ceremony from month to month. And for the Afghan Faroshi Mohammeds, as per the PCE, they do the work as and when they get the work.
Okay, thank you. We'll talk more later.
Hi, my name is Karbhari. I just want to ask a question. Just this is more of a clarifying question. So you know how you said that we could actually specify what we wanted to donate to, especially if you have an Indian account. I know that the website for international is in the process of being developed. So can we actually internationally specify what specifically we want to donate to as well, or that's not set up?
Sorry, I was not able to get with the question.
What she was asking is, are we able to select how we want our donation to be used? What is going to be put towards?
You mean to say how the donations are used?
So if I was to donate, say, 1 lakh rupees, am I allowed to decide if I want to go towards...
Certainly. You can write the note to the Anjuman, or you can express yourself in a letter where you can say where you want to use the money. So suppose if you spend 1 lakh rupees, you want 50,000 for the dispensary, 50,000, 25,000 for party, 25,000 for education. It will be divided as per your wishes.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? No? Okay. There's one.
Good morning all. My question is more about what are the other sources of the income, and if you guys are considering tourism, because it has two aspects. One is a source of income, the other one is the introduction of our religions to other interested people.
Sorry, are you able to just repeat that question?
Sure.
Sorry. Yes, Tinaz, if you can repeat that question.
My question is about what are the other sources of the incomes rather than donations, and have you guys considered
other source of income for Mohammeds?
For the Iran Shah, for the organization?
Sorry?
For the initiative, what are the other sources of funding?
For the helpers and all, you mean to say? Sorry, I can't get the question. Tinaz, can you repeat the whole question, please?
Sure. I'm asking if you guys allow tourism, and
can Tinaz repeat so I can hear her better, please?
What he was asking is, what are the other sources of funding for the initiative? For the Iran Shah initiative. Apart from people being approached through their association, is there any other way that we could
We we have collected up till now and we have invested in the corpus, but due to the decrease of interest rates every year, we are facing a challenging task to look after the moments. Second thing, what we are paying to the moments, as you must have seen, 10,000 rupees per month is just the initiative. Tomorrow, if we want the moments out over here, we'll have to pay them full time on the payroll, and that will literally increase 3 to 4-fold for moments. Like you have to give 50,000 per month to the moment to come and do the voice ceremony at least for a month. That is why we want the funds. That is why we are approaching and appealing to the community so we can take care of our moments, we can take care of the education of Mohammed's children, and so forth and so forth.
I think the question was also around, have we considered tourism as another venue to
With the depleting population of our community, on the tourism side, we have an information center set up by the government of India through the good offices of our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi. We are having the Iran Shah every alternate year. This year it will be held on 27, 28, and 29th of December, the third Iran Shah. We have hotels over here to promote the tourism. We try to make get-togethers, but on the other side, it's not well accepted by the community not to promote Uvala as a tourism center. But it's already on the map of the world, and it's a challenging task to literally promote Iranshah as a tourist place, because we don't allow the non-Parsis to come into Iranshah, and the aspect of to just have a look from outside, people are not much interested. But after the information center has come up, we have really projected what is there in Iranshah for each and every community, where the schools and everybody comes over to visit that place. And that is how the tourism is growing in Rwanda slowly and slowly.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, can I just answer the question that was asked to Dastoji? When we started this project 2 years ago, the vision was not to just raise money on a yearly basis, but to raise money, a continuous stream, that it would be seen as much money as it can provide, so that they will have no problems of maintaining the legacy with dignity, humility, and integrity. That's the purpose of this project. It's not just on an annual basis. This what is given to you is just a very minuscule purpose. The higher order purpose is to educate, propagate, and then raise donations so that we can continue this for the future, as this is our timeless heritage. Thank you.
Okay, we have time for one last quick question.
My question has two parts. How was the organization working before the Iran Shah Initiative, before 2017, and what happened if the initiative does not get funded?
Sorry?
Okay, so what's being asked is what was happening prior to this initiative in Iran Shah in terms of fundraising funds. And the second part of the question was what happens if the initiative doesn't actually take flight?
As I said, that we have the corpus where we are working and we are providing the initiatives to the Mohammeds. If we get the better corpus, if we get the better funds, we'll be able to provide the better facilities and better monetary expenses to the Mohammeds and children. We currently have the situation in our control, but it's not enough. The day by day inflation, taking into cost inflation into account, it's necessary for us to look into the future so we can leave something good amount. The expense of khakis are going day by day and increasing day by day. The salary and wages for the security, for the helpers are increasing day by day. Everything is increasing, and looking at the cost factor, we require more funds to look after Iranshah. On the same note, I would like to thank Tinaz, Mayor and Momi for doing a wonderful job, and thank you very much to all of you and to the community for helping Iranshah and looking after our Momis. It's every year the good donation from the Zoroastrian Association of Greater New York and its fellows associations that we get a donation of at least 8 lakh rupees for the upkeepment of the Iranshah in the different funds. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all those associations and once again a big thanks to Mayor Amansad and Momi over the initiation for this project. Thank you very much.
We just want to take the time to thank you as well for joining us. That's what you share, and that now wraps up our session. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's no light. I can't read. Can you turn off that light? This light. Thank you. Since the allot for our sacred Iran Shah was brought from our motherland Iran, I would like to read out this very special felicitatory message from Dr. Isfandiar Ikhtiari of Iran, who is Zoroastrian representative of the Iranian parliament. And the message reads, in the name of our Mazda, we are so thankful to the Pharaoh of Zarathustra and give our thanks to the people who have lost their souls to the greatness of Iran. With having the 7th World Zoroastrian Youth Congress, I would like to thank all our youth and everyone that helped make it happen. Considering that we are all scattered around the world, to have such a Congress is very important and is the first step for our youth to come together and participate. This Congress can bring the strengths of our greatness, strengths of our societies, and our communities from all over the world together. It has been a long time since we last gathered together like this, and we must take advantage of this opportunity to make it the very best that we can. The most important principle of the World Zoroastrian Youth Congress is for youth from all over the world to get together in one place. The youth are our future. And I'm hoping that coming together with our good thoughts, good words, and good deeds, that we are able to make our Zarathustra faith stronger. I would like to give my thanks to all the participants, and I would like to wish everyone a successful Congress. Dr. Isfandiar Ikhtiari. Thank you.
I'm now going to make arrangements for Homi to honor one of our mubids who has donated and saved over 1,200 lives by virtue of donating his blood platelets. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in honoring our very own Mubed Zarir Bandara.
Before I give this to you, Revered, I'd like to read this out. Over 400 apheresis donations of blood has been made by Revered Zarir Bandara. The Southern California region of the American Red Cross Blood Services extends its profound appreciation for our outstanding contribution to the community through the blood platelet donation program. Thank you.
Thank you, Zarir, for your contribution to humanity. Give him a round of applause, please. Thank you.
Well, thank you all. Thank you so much for that incredible panel and very informative for our community about the Iran Shah Initiative. Let's give another thank you to Ms. Tinaz Karbhari, High Priest Dasuji Khurshid Dastur, Mr. Meher Amal Saad, and Mr. Homi Gandhi. And I'd like to invite them all on the stage so we can take a quick photo as well.